Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with a bold statement. In 30 minutes, you can begin the process of transforming your life. Not by chance, but by choice. Not by hoping, but by deciding. This is your moment. Let me ask you, what could your life look like if, starting today, you made a single decision to take control of your direction? Think about it. 30 minutes. That's half an episode of your favorite show. It's a short workout or a coffee break. Yet, in that brief time, you have the power to ignite a change that could ripple through every area of your life. Imagine looking back years from now and pinpointing this very moment as the one when everything shifted. That's the opportunity in front of you. Now, let's get something straight. Transformation isn't about grand, overnight changes. It's about planting seeds. Seeds of intention, effort, and clarity. And 30 minutes. That's in time to plant an orchard. The great Marcus Aurelius once said, "The major key to your better future is you." Let's unpack that. It's not your circumstances, not your upbringing, not even your talents. It's you. Your decisions, your actions, your mindset. You are the architect of your destiny. And if you're ready to pick up the tools, I'm ready to show you how. What does it mean to transform your life? It's not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you were meant to be. It's about unlocking potential that's already within you, waiting to be discovered. This isn't a journey of addition, it's a journey of revelation. And the first step is deciding that you're worth the effort. Let me ask you this: when was the last time you truly invested in yourself? Not in your job, not in your relationships, but in you, your growth, your happiness, your future. If the answer is too long ago, or never, then today is the perfect day to start. Why? Because nothing changes until you do, and the smallest step in the right direction can end up being the biggest step of your life. You might be thinking, 30 minutes can't possibly make a difference. But let me challenge that belief. Imagine dedicating just 30 minutes a day to improving your mindset, learning a new skill, or working towards a goal. That's 2.5 hours a year. Over 5 years, that's over 900 hours. Picture the person you could become with 900 hours of focused effort. Here's the thing: time is going to pass anyway. The question is, how will you use it? Will you let it slip away, or will you harness it? Will you drift, or will you steer? In 30 minutes, you can make a decision that changes the trajectory of your life. You can set a new course, one that leads to growth, fulfillment, and success. But let's be honest, transformation isn't easy. It requires courage, it requires discipline, and it requires faith. Faith in yourself and in the process. There will be challenges, there will be setbacks, but here's the good news: every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you want. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. So, what does this look like in practice? It starts with a decision to prioritize yourself, a decision to take responsibility for your life, a decision to act even when it's uncomfortable. Because the truth is, nothing worth having comes easy, but everything worth having is worth the effort. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a clear sense of purpose. Imagine feeling excited about the day ahead, knowing that you're working towards something meaningful. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing someone who is confident, capable, and proud of the progress they've made. That vision isn't a fantasy, it's a possibility, and it starts with 30 minutes. Here's how we're going to use this time together. First, we'll explore the power of decisions, why they matter, and how they shape your destiny. Then we'll move on to practical strategies, steps you can take today to start transforming your life. Along the way, I'll share insights from Stoic philosophy, timeless wisdom that will help you navigate challenges and stay focused on your goals. By the end of this, you'll have a roadmap, a simple, actionable plan to create the life you've always wanted. But more importantly, you'll have the mindset to make it happen. Because transformation isn't just about knowing what to do, it's about believing that you can do it. Are you ready? Are you willing to invest 30 minutes in yourself? If so, let's get started. This is your time. This is your moment. And I promise you, the journey ahead will be worth it. Part 1: The Power of Decisions. Here's the truth: life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. And change begins with one simple, yet profound, decision. Let's delve into why decisions hold such transformative power and how you can harness that power to create a life you're proud of. First, let's understand the weight of a decision. At its core, a decision is a declaration. It's saying to yourself and the universe, I'm choosing this path, and I'll do what it takes to follow it. Decisions are powerful because they set the course for your actions. They are the first domino in a chain reaction that can change everything. Think about the decisions that have shaped your life far. Some you made consciously, like pursuing a career or ending a toxic relationship. Others you made unconsciously, like procrastinating or settling for less than you deserve. Every decision, big or small, contributes to the life you live today. The question is, are you making decisions that with the life you want? Let me ask you this: are you where you want to be? Are you proud of the progress you've made? If the good news is that transformation doesn't require perfection, it requires intention. Decide now to act, to improve, to grow. Don't wait for the perfect moment, it doesn't exist. The perfect moment is the one you choose to act. Why does this matter? Because every great trait begins with a single spark of clarity. When you decide to take control of your life, you shift from being a passive observer to an active participant. You stop letting life happen to you and start making happen for you. Let me share a story to illustrate this. There was once a man who felt stuck in his job. Every day, he complained about his boss and his workload. He told himself he deserved better, but he never took action. One day, he decided he'd had enough. He sat down, wrote out his ideal career, and began taking small steps to achieve it. Within a year, he had a new job that aligned with his goals and values. What changed? He made a decision. Decisions are like the steering wheel of a car. They determine the direction you're heading. Without deliberate decisions, you drift. And drifting rarely leads to a destination you're at about, so take the wheel. Choose your path. And remember, even a small course correction can lead to a completely different destination over time. Here's another important point: not making a decision is, in itself, a decision. It's a decision to stay where you are. It's a decision to let fear or uncertainty dictate your life. But here's the thing: you're not a tree. You have the power to move, to grow, to change. Don't let indecision become the thief of your potential. Seneca once said, indecision is the thief of opportunity. When you hesitate, you miss chances. When you overthink, you lose momentum. But when you decide, you open doors, you create opportunities, you control. Now, let's talk about how to make powerful decisions. First, start with clarity. What do you want? What's most important to you? Without a clear vision, your decisions will lack direction. Take the time to define your goals and values. Write them down, reflect on them, let them guide you. Next, embrace courage. Every decision involves risk. There's always the possibility of failure or discomfort. But remember, growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you want to grow, you must be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way. Finally, commit to action. A decision without action is just wishful thinking. Once you decide, take the first step. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be forward. Momentum builds confidence, confidence fuels action, and action creates results. Here's an exercise to think of one area of life where you've been stuck. Maybe it's your career, your health, or your relationships. Now, ask yourself, what decision could I make today that would move me closer to where I want to be? Write it down. Then, take one small step toward making that decision a reality. Remember, the power of a decision isn't just in the moment it's made, it's in the commitment to follow through. So, make your decisions count, choose wisely, act boldly, and watch as your life begins to transform, one choice at a time. Part 2, the mirror test. Take a moment right now. Look in the mirror. What do you see? More importantly, what could you become? The mirror reflects the truth, and the truth is this: your future is not defined by what you see today, but by the actions you take tomorrow. The mirror test is not about judging your past, It's about recognizing your potential. Jim Rohn put it this way: for things to change, you have to change. The mirror doesn't lie. It reflects exactly what you've sown. If you're not satisfied with the harvest, don't blame the soil. Don't blame the weather. Instead, decide to sow better seeds. You see, the person staring back at you isn't your obstacle, they're your opportunity. The mirror is the mask. We all wear masks, mask of confidence and composure. But when you stand before the mirror, the mask falls away. The mirror test is not about impressing, being real with yourself. Here's an exercise. Stand in front of the mirror and remove the mask. Ask yourself, what am I hiding from the world? What am I hiding from myself? What would my life look like if I dropped the act and pursued authenticity? True transformation begins when you stop aligning with your true self. This doesn't mean abandoning aspirations. It means embracing growth with honesty. The mirror and accountability. The mirror is accountability. It shows you who you are and who you could be. When you look in the mirror, ask, gee, what have I done today to move closer to my goals? Where have I fallen short, and what can I learn from it? Accountability isn't about blame. It's about responsibility. It's recognizing that your life is the sum of your choices. If you want different results, you need to make different choices. The mirror doesn't judge, it simply reflects. Use it as a guide, not a critic. The mirror and your future self. Visualization is a powerful tool for transformation, and the mirror is the perfect canvas. When you look in the mirror, don't just see who you are today, see who you want to become. Here's how. Close your eyes and visualize your ideal self. What does that person look like? How do they carry themselves? What habits do they have? Open your eyes and see that person in the mirror. Speak affirmations that align with your vision. Remind yourself that transformation is a journey, not a destination. Commit to becoming that person. Write down one action you can take today to embody your future self. Repeat this exercise daily. The mirror becomes a tool for inspiration, reminding you that your future self is within reach. Standing in front of the mirror can be uncomfortable. It's easier to avoid self-reflection than to face the truth. But growth requires courage. The courage to acknowledge your flaws, embrace your strengths, and commit to change. If you find yourself resisting the mirror test, ask why. What are you afraid to see? What are you afraid to admit? Often, the answers to these questions are the keys to unlocking your potential. The mirror test is a simple yet profound exercise in self-awareness and transformation. It's not about judgment, it's about opportunity. The person you see in the mirror today is the foundation for the person you can become tomorrow. So, take the test. Stand before the mirror with honesty, courage, and hope. See not just who you are, but who you're capable of becoming. And remember, as Jim Rohn said, for things to change, you have to change. The change begins with you, and it begins today. Part 3, the 3 pillars of transformation. Transformation is not a stroke of luck, it's the result of deliberate, sustained effort. And to create lasting change, you must build on a strong foundation. That foundation is comprised of 3 key pillars: vision, discipline, and value creation. These are the principles that will guide your journey, empower your actions, and ensure your progress. Let's break them down in detail and explore how you can use each pillar to shape a life of purpose and fulfillment. Pillar 1. Vision. A clear vision is the cornerstone of transformation. Without a vision, you are like a ship adrift at sea, with no destination and no direction. Vision gives your life purpose, focus, and energy. It is the mental picture of the life you want to create. Defining your vision. To craft a compelling vision, ask yourself, what do I truly want in life? What legacy do I want to leave behind? How do I want to feel, act, and be? The clearer your answers, the more powerful your vision will be. Write it down and don't hold back. Your vision should inspire and challenge you. Here's an exercising. Imagine it's 10 years from now, and you're living your dream life. Describe it in detail. What does your typical day look like? Who are you surrounded by? What accomplishments have you achieved? This mental exercise helps solidify your vision and makes it feel tangible. Keep this vision in a journal, on your wall, or anywhere you can revisit it daily. The role of clarity. Clarity is essential. A vague vision leads to vague results. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be successful," specify what success means to you. Does it mean earning a specific income? Does it mean mastering a skill? Does it mean achieving work-life balance? Clarity gives your vision power, and power motivates action. Maintaining your vision. It's not enough to define your vision once. Forget. Revisit it regularly. Adjust it as you grow and evolve. Life is dynamic, and your vision should be too. Create a habit of visualizing your ideal life every morning. This practice keeps your goals top of mind and ignites your passion to pursue them. Pillar 2. Discipline. Vision sets the direction, but discipline keeps you moving forward. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievements. It's the daily commitment to show up, do the work, and stay the course, even when it's difficult. Building the discipline muscle. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start with small, manageable actions. For example, wake up 15 minutes, read 10 pages of a book every day, spend 5 minutes meditating. These small acts of discipline build momentum and create a foundation for tackling bigger challenges. Overcoming resistance. Let's face it, discipline isn't always easy. There will be days you feel unmotivated or tempted to quit. On those days, remember this: discipline is about commitment, not feelings. Feelings are fleeting, but commit lasts. Strategies to overcome resistance: break tasks into smaller steps. Overwhelmed by a big goal, divide it into bite-sized actions. Focus on completing one step at a time. Create accountability. Share your goals with a trusted friend or mentor. Knowing someone is watching keeps you on track. Reward yourself. Celebrate small victories. Positive reinforcement makes discipline more enjoyable. The power of habits. Discipline thrives on habits. Habits automate your actions, reducing the need for willpower. To build habits, start with consistency, not intensity. For example, commit to a 5-minute workout instead of an hour-long session. Use triggers to remind you of your habit. For instance, if you want to journal, place your notebook on pillow as a visual cue. Track your progress. Seeing your streak grow motivates you to keep going. Discipline is your ally. It's what turns dreams into reality and potential into achievement. Pillar 3. Value creation. Value creation is the ultimate success. In life, we don't get what we want. We get what we contribute. Whether in your career, relationships, or personal growth, the value you bring determines the results you achieve. What is value? Value is the impact you have on others and around you. It's about solving problems, meeting needs, and creating something meaningful. Ask yourself, how can I make a positive difference in my workplace? What unique skills or talents do I bring to the table? How can I add value to my relationships? The law of value. Seneca said, "You don't pay the time you put in, you get paid for the value you bring." This principle applies to every area of life. If you want better results, focus on increasing your value. Examples of adding value: at work, take initiative, exceed expectations, and solve problems. In relationships, be prestively and show appreciation. In personal growth, learn new skills, stay curious, and share your knowledge with others. The value mindset. Adopting a value mindset means prioritizing service, self-interest. When you focus on helping others, opportunities naturally flow back to you. This is just theory, it's a proven principle of success. Here's a mantra: to get what I want, I must help others get what they want. Repeat it daily and let it guide your actions. Becoming indispensable. To thrive in any environment, aim to become indispensable. This means being the person rely on for excellence, innovation, and leadership. To achieve this, master your craft, become an expert in your field, stay adaptable, embrace change, and learn new skills. Build relationships. Success is a team effort. When you focus on value creation, you elevate not only yourself but also those around you. Integrating the 3 pillars. The 3-pillar discipline and value creation are interconnected. Vision sets your direction. Discipline ensures consistent action. Value creation amplifies your impact. Together, they form a powerful framework for transformation. Here's how to integrate things. Start with your vision. Define what you want and why it matters. Commit to discipline. Create daily habits that align with your vision. Focus on valuing. Look for ways to serve others and contribute meaningfully. The journey of transformation requires effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. With a clear vision, unwavering discipline, and a commitment to value creation, you can build a life that reflects your highest potential. Remember, these pillars are not just concepts, they are practices. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. The person you become through this journey will inspire not only yourself, but also everyone around you. Transformation isn't a destination, it's a lifelong process. And it starts with you. Are you ready to build your 3 pillars and step into the life you deserve? Integrating the 3 pillars, the 3-pillar discipline and value creation are interconnected. Vision sets your direction. Discipline ensures consistent action. Value creation amplifies your impact. Together, they form a powerful framework for transformation. Here's how to integrate them. Start with your vision on. Define what you want and why it matters. Commit to discipline. Create daily habits that align with your vision. Focus on valuing. Look for ways to serve others and contribute meaningfully. The journey of transformation requires effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. With a clear vision, unwavering discipline, and a commitment to value creation, you can build a life that reflects your highest potential. Remember, these pillars are not just concepts, they are practices. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. The person you become through this journey will inspire not only yourself, but also everyone around you. Transformation isn't a destination, it's a lifelong process. And it starts with you. Are you ready to build your 3 pillars and step into the life you deserve? Part 4. The 30-minute formula. Time is our most precious resource, and yet it is the one we most often squander. Imagine for a moment what your life could look like if you dedicated just 30 focused minutes each day to your personal growth. This isn't a fantasy, it's a formula. A simple plan that has the power to transform your life, one day at a time. The beauty of the 30-minute formula is its versatility. It works because it respects the constraints of modern life while delivering impactful results. Whether you're a student, a professional, or a parent, you can find 30 minutes to invest in yourself. And the return on that investment, priceless. Let's break this formula down into components and explore how you can use it to unlock your potential. Reflection. Begin with gratitude. 5 minutes. The first step in the 30-minute formula is reflection. Spend the first 5 minutes of your session in gratitude. Why? Because gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It sets a positive tone for the rest of your day and primes your mind for growth. Here's how to practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Be specific. Instead of saying, "I'm grateful for my family," write, "I'm grateful for the laughter I shared with my dinner last night." Reflect on why these things matter. Gratitude becomes more powerful when you connect it to meaning. Express gratitude to someone else. Send a quick message to a friend, family member, or colleague to thank them for something. It strengthens relationships and boosts your mood. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good exercise. Studies show that practicing gratitude improves health, enhances relationships, and even increases physical well-being. By starting your day with gratitude, you're setting yourself up for success. Learning. Expand your mind. The second formula is learning. Dedicate 10 minutes to feeding your mind with new knowledge or perspectives. This is your opportunity to grow intellectually and spiritually. Options for learning. Read a book. Choose a book that aligns with your goals. It could be about personal development, the specific skill you want to master. Listen to a podcasting. Podcasts are a great way to learn on the go. Find one that inspires and challenges you. Watch an educational video. Platforms like YouTube and TA Talks offer a wealth of free content on a variety of topics. The key to effective learning is consistency. It's not about cramming, it's about steady, incremental progress. Imagine how much you could learn in a year by dedicating just 10 minutes a day to focused study. Planning. Chart your course. Once you've reflected and learned, it's time to plan. Use this segment of your 30 minutes to organize your priorities and set your intentions for the day. Planning gives you clarity, direction, and control over your time. Steps for effective planning: identify your top 3 priorities. What are the most important things you need to accomplish today? Focus on what truly matters. Break task steps instead of writing work on project. Specify the next step, like draft the introduction or compile research. Schedule your time. Assign specific blocks of time to each task. This reduces procrastination and ensures that you make progress. Planning is not just about productivity, it's about alignment. When you align your daily actions with your long-term goals, you create momentum. And momentum is a powerful force for transformation. Why the 30-minute formula works. The 30-minute formula is effective because it's structured, focused, and adaptable. Here's why it works: it's manageable. 30 minutes is a small commitment with big rewards. It fits into even the busiest schedules. It's holistic. The formula addresses your mental, emotional, and practical needs, ensuring a balanced approach to growth. It's habit-forming. Consistency creates habits, and habits create results. By making the formula a daily ritual, you build momentum for lasting change. Success stories. The principles behind the 30 formula have transformed countless lives. Consider these examples. A young entrepreneur used the formula to demule her business plan, dedicating her learning time to studying marketeers and her planning time to outlining actionable steps. Within a year, her side hustle became a full-time career. A busy father carved out 30 minutes each morning to reflect, learn, and plan. The clarity he gained helped him balance work, family, and personal goals, improving his relationships and productivity. A college student struggling with motivation implemented the formula to stay focused on her studies. By visualizing her success, she built the confidence to excel academically and secure her dream internship. These stories are proof that transformation is possible, no matter where you start. Why the 30-minute formula works. The 30-minute formula is effective because it's structured, focused, and adaptable. Here's why it works: it's manageable. 30 minutes is a small commitment with big rewards. It fits into even the busiest schedules. It's holistic. The formula addresses your mental, emotional, and practical needs, ensuring a balanced approach to growth. It's habit-forming. Consistency creates habits, and habits create results. By making the formula a daily ritual, you build momentum for lasting change. Success stories. The principles behind the 30 formula have transformed countless lives. Consider these examples. A young entrepreneur used the formula to demule her business plan, dedicating her learning time to studying marketeers and her planning time to outlining actionable steps. Within a year, her side hustle became a full-time career. A busy father carved out 30 minutes each morning to reflect, learn, and plan. The clarity he gained helped him balance work, family, and personal goals, improving his relationships and productivity. A college student struggling with motivation implemented the formula to stay focused on her studies. By visualizing her success, she built the confidence to excel academically and secure her dream internship. These stories are proof that transformation is possible, no matter where you start. Making the formula your own. While the 30-minute provides a framework, it's important to adapt it to your unique needs and goals. Here are some tips. Experiment with timing. Morning is ideal for most people, but if evenings work better for you, that's fine too. The key is consistency. Personalize your activities. Choose reflection, learning, planning, and the exercises that resonate with you. Be flexible. Life happens. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Get back on track the next day. The 30-minute formula is more than a time management tool. It's a commitment to yourself. It's a daily reminder that your growth, happiness, and success are worth investing in. By dedicating just 30 minutes a day to reflection, learning, planning, and visualization, you can create a life of purpose, fulfillment. Are you ready to take the first step? The clock is ticking. Your transformation begins now.